So one of the recent learnings that I've had is that a lack of macro focus leads to a lack of micro focus. So basically, what made me realize this was that over the past couple of days, I've been kind of like unfocused. Like I've been sitting down trying to get a lot of work done because I know I got to get a lot of work done, but then it just doesn't. I don't really get in the flow state, you know. And I was thinking why, and I kind of just sat down, asked myself, why am I like kind of unproductive? You know, I should be quite productive. And then the reason is because I was missing macro focus. So I have a calendar, right? And my calendar tracks each day. There's one square for every day for the rest of the year. And it's all laid out in front of me, right? It's all on the back of my door in my room. And that plan, basically, I write what I'm going to do every day in that little square. And I had a robotics competition. If you can see, there's a trophy behind me. I got first. But anyways, there was a robotics competition, and basically the task took way longer than I thought it would. I only dedicated 2 days to it, but it took 4. The reason for that is because I needed to use paste to manufacture the circuit board, but my paste was expired because I didn't refrigerate it. And then so I put the heat way up, and then one of the capacitors exploded, which it set me back a bit. So that kind of knocked off my plan, and that was about 4 days ago. And so for those 4 days that my plan was knocked off, I was significantly less productive. So yeah, it kind of knocked off my plan, and I fell behind my timeline. And consciously, I was like, no, we just gotta lock in and catch up. Subconsciously though, like my inner thought, there was doubt. Like I was like, nah, like I can't do this in just one day. Like, yeah, my inner monologue was saying that, but consciously I wasn't really thinking it. But I believe in the power of the subconscious mind, and because there was doubt in my mind, doubt that my plan was like didn't work or wasn't going to work, that doubt manifested itself into reality, and the plan didn't work, and I was unproductive, and I didn't stick according to plan because, you know, I was doubtful. And then that led to me not being 100% focused during my work sessions. And then because I wasn't 100% focused, I couldn't get as much done. So, I realized that the actual plan itself, the plan is bullshit, right? The plan is always, within a week, it's irrelevant. However, the act of planning, sitting down and writing and planning out what you're going to do within the next week or 2 weeks or year or 10 years, just the act of planning is invaluable. It's so amazing because it sets your direction. And I realized that I need to set my direction very often because I feel like I'm at a point in my time where I'm only 16, right? I only know so much, and as a result, my planning is often incorrect. So I need to come back to it every day pretty much to revise and kind of redirect course. Every time I learn something new, every time a new event or opportunity pops up, I always have to redirect the course of my ship and kind of schedule things around that. So yeah, basically, I'm going to, at the end of every day, I have my big ass calendar, and then I'm going to basically just revise it and set my sails and set my direction, and hopefully that will bring me more of a sense of macro focus, which will ultimately lead me to having more micro focus. And also, hopefully, I can invoke the power of the subconscious mind. That's a book that I've been reading right now, and that book basically says that the power of your subconscious mind is pretty much omnipotent. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. However, I still think it's very, very powerful. And so you should be thinking about like whatever you want to manifest when you sleep, like right before you sleep, and thinking about it right when you wake up. So when I go to sleep, I'm normally thinking about whatever bullshit, you know, like I'm thinking about the most random things, like basically shower thoughts, but in the bed. So if I'm planning every day before I sleep, like at the end of the day, and I'm looking over my big ass calendar, then it's gonna bring more clarity, and then I'm also probably gonna think about it a lot more. So therefore, I'm gonna hopefully be thinking about it in my sleep, and then I can use the power of my subconscious mind. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. And when I wake up, I'm going to, I don't know, hopefully think about what I want to work on in the day. But yeah, pretty much that's one of my biggest, not biggest, that actually, yeah, it kind of is. It's like I did the big ass calendar thing, and I was consistent with it until a lot of these roadblocks came across, and then they started adding up, and then I was like, damn, like now I was off for 4 days, and I realized there was a significant dip in my productivity, which made me realize, wow, this big ass calendar thing actually really helped me. And just to clarify, my big ass calendar is not the big ass calendar from like Jesse Eitzler, who's like this entrepreneur. It's not that thing, because they only ship in the US. I would buy it if they ship to Australia, but no, I just have a bunch of A4 printed papers. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna bake it into my routine that every night before I sleep, I'm just gonna, maybe if I feel it, turn on some like relaxing piano music and just go over what I'm gonna do for the next day, and just go over my schedule, my plan, so that I always know what I'm doing. And I have macro focus, which will allow me to focus in the moment, because I can trust that the direction I'm going in is relevant. But anyways, that's pretty much what I wanted to say today. If you kind of enjoyed this kind of parasocial conversation that we just had, then we can just make it a social conversation. You can hit me up on either LinkedIn or Instagram, whichever you prefer. But yeah, my name is Hugh Fan. I'm a 16-year-old high schooler / entrepreneur / content creator / whatever you want to call me. But basically, I'm just trying to stack skills and knowledge as much as possible, so that in the future I can do epic things. Yeah, see ya.